Hi EYFS, hope you're all well and safe at home. Pop and I are back from our afternoon walk, and as we were walking around the village that we live in, we spotted some plants. So this is the leaf part of this plant, and this is the flower part of the plant, so very bright, colourful yellow petals, and it's called a dandelion. Now later on in a dandelion's life, it will turn to look a bit like this. And it made us think about a story we'd read, which teaches us all about what happens to dandelions and how they grow and change. And it's called Christopher Nibble, so we thought we'd read it and share it with you. Hope you enjoy. Christopher Nibble by Charlotte Middleton. If there was one thing Christopher Nibble loved more than football, it was eating dandelion leaves. He ate dandelion leaves at breakfast time, at lunch time, and at dinner time. And if Christopher felt peckish between meals, he ate, yep, you guessed it, more dandelion leaves. But it was not just Christopher who liked dandelion leaves. Mr. and Mrs. Nibble liked them. His sister liked them. His friends liked them. In fact, every guinea pig in Dandyville loved dandelion leaves. All day long, the happy sound of munching and nibbling filled the air. Until, that is, dandelion leaves began to run out. Dandelion dishes were taken off the menus and dandelion drinks disappeared from the shelves. The last few leaves could be bought on the internet for a huge amount of money. Soon the worst thing imaginable happened. All over town, the dandelions had been munched to nothing more than bitten down stalks, and the guinea pigs had to make do with chewy cabbage instead. Yuck! Just one dandelion was left, but nobody knew about it, except Christopher Nibble. It happened to be growing right outside his bedroom window. Christopher's mouth watered at the sight of it, but he knew he mustn't eat it, or let anyone else eat it, not if it was the last dandelion in town. It might even be the last dandelion in the whole world. He thought hard and decided to go to the library. He borrowed a book called Everything You Need to Know About Dandelions, and he read it very carefully. He found a little cloche to protect his dandelion, and every day he watered it and picked off the bugs. Every day he was very good about not taking even the tiniest little nibble while he waited and waited and waited until finally his dandelion had grown the most beautiful white head of tiny seeds. Very gently, Christopher picked it and carried it all the way up Daisy Chain Hill. When he reached the top, he had just enough puff to take a deep breath. And are you ready to help me? One big breath and blow! The seeds filled the air and landed gently all over Dandyville. At first, nobody noticed, but soon the new plants started to sprout fresh leaves. And in no time at all, Dandyville was filled with the happy sound of munching once more. As for Christopher, he still loves playing football. But now there's something he loves just as much as eating dandelions. Christopher loves growing them. So that was Christopher Nibble teaching us all about how he managed to grow the dandelions to feed all the guinea pigs of Dandyville once more. Right, Pop has got another phonics challenge for you this week, and he's made some dandelions of his very own. Now you can make dandelions using paper like this, or you could just have a go at drawing them. Now these are very special phonics dandelions because in the middle of each dandelion there's one of the phonemes that we've learned back at school. So we've got our digraphs here, 2 letters making one sound, A and E. And we've got our trigraph up here, so 3 letters making one sound, I. And Pop would like you to practice those 3 phonemes this week. So in the middle of your dandelions, you're going to write those letters that make those phonemes, and then think of some words that also have the same phoneme in. So for I, we've got N, I, T, night. And for A so far, we've got P, A, N, T, paint. And then for E so far, we've got W, E, D, weed. I think before we go, Pop, we should show them one of the flowers. Let's have a go. We'll have a go at E, shall we? And we're going to think back to the story because we remember that Christopher Nibble was climbing up that hill ready to blow all those fluffy seeds. So we want to have a go at writing the word seeds. So we're going to say it a few times before we have a go at roboting it and then writing down the letters and sounds that we hear. So seeds, seeds, s, e, d, s. Oh, this time I'm going to count those phonemes. S, e, d, s, seeds. Right, let's have a go at writing them, Pop. I think we'll choose this petal here. So the first sound that we could hear, the first phoneme was S. And then we could hear E. That's our digraph. So those 2 letters to make that E sound. S, E, D. S, E, D. Seeds. There we go. Have a go at home. Let me know how you got on, and I can't wait to find out and see some of your lovely flowers that you've made. Speak to you soon. Bye.